Sculpting skincare routine to make sure your face is moisturized. The more firm and supple your skin is going to be. Hi! So with my sculpting skincare routine, I actually use it either in the morning to depuff my face or at the end of the day to help with circulation and blood flow in my face. And the reason for this is the better circulation, the more oxygen your skin and everything in your face is getting. It kind of gives it more of a youthful glow, and for me personally, it keeps my skin looking young and healthy just because that extra oxygen is there and just because the blood is circulating a little bit better. So for my skincare routine, I don't do this every single day, but there are benefits to doing it every single day, such as added firmness and definitely shaping and kind of keeping the elasticity in your skin. But the most important thing when it comes to a sculpting skincare routine, or even one that's just to depuff or just help with circulation in general, is either a jade roller or a Gua Sha. So for me, I got mine from 𝘠𝑚ore360. It's a set, and what I like about it is, if you see, it tells you like simple ways to use it. You could even use it on your body. You could even just use it on your face. But it comes with the Gua Sha, which is this right here. And then it also comes with a jade roller. Now, me personally, when I'm not using my set, I like to keep it in the fridge just because when it's cool and it goes against my skin, it actually helps a bit more with depuffing. So before I even get to the sculpting and blood circulation part, I'm actually gonna wash my face. I like to always do this on a fresh face. So I'm gonna take my Skin by LH cleanser. It's the Goji berry cleanser. I'm just gonna put like 2 to 3 pumps on my face. Now I'm gonna just wipe off that cleanser. We'll wash it off. I'm gonna use a wet towel to do it. Once again, with the Goji berry cleanser, it doesn't really do much of a foam, which I sometimes like, so you might not see it, but my face is clean, and it's for very sensitive skin as well. So now I'm gonna take my Baby Cheeks All-in-One Hydrating Milk Toner from Versed. Just gonna pump some of that. Just get that going. Alright. And just for a little under eye care, I'm going to go back to my Skin by LH with the Peptide Eye Complex. I'm just going to put a little bit of that on. Okay. And now for the most important step for doing anything that involves a Gua Sha or a jade roller is to make sure your face is moisturized. So I'm taking this Pearl Essence Rose Hip Balancing Facial Oil. I'm just going to take a few drops. And I'm gonna put it on everywhere. You wanna make sure this is gonna be everywhere that the Gua Sha or roller is going to go, because it helps for smooth application, but also it prevents the roller or Gua Sha from pulling your skin too taut. That's the last thing we want. So now I'm gonna take my Gua Sha, and this just came from the fridge, so it's a bit cold. And I'm just gonna hold a point. I'm not gonna push it, just hold a point and just glide it up. Okay, so that's just one side. And there's different ways to put it. I put it on the flat. You could go under the chin in this little shark tooth area. Even flip it over. Just make sure you get everything. Okay, and then I like to always go kind of from inside to outside because that's gonna help with blood flow, and it's also gonna help to lift your face. Okay, I'm gonna do the other side. It's not gonna be too noticeable on me, but if you do it for the first time, if you do it right after you wake up, you're definitely gonna see a noticeable difference because that's when you're puffing the most. Well, that's when you're puffy the most, but also if you're doing this more frequently, you're not gonna see much of a difference because your body is already adjusting to all of that. And I like to go maybe 3 to 6 times with each motion. And I don't like to put too much pressure on it because this already has its own like weight to it. But a nice little bit of amount of pressure helps a lot. Could even go under the chin just to lift. And for those of you that deal with a saggy skin or maybe even like that skin dimple, this is gonna be your best friend because if you pull it back more and more, it's going to, over time, get rid of that. It's gonna firm that area up. And that's gonna be way better. So this one, the Gua Sha, is honestly one of my favorite tools. And then what I like to do afterwards, just roll over everything with a jade roller. Also straight out the fridge and just and yeah, that for the most part is my sculpting skincare routine. As you can see, it lifts everything, and then the more you do, the more firm and supple your skin is going to be. You're definitely helping with circulation. I noticed that when I do this, whenever I have dark bags under my eyes, if I go lightly with the Gua Sha, it actually helps with the circulation and does lighten those bags under my eyes. It kind of helps to push the blood flow to keep it from being right there under my eyes. So that's one thing I really enjoy about it. As I said, if you do have like certain spots where you want to lift or firm, such as under the chin, it definitely helps a lot. My only thing is be consistent with it. Even if you're doing it once a week or once every day, the more consistent you are, the better the results are going to be and the more long lasting the results are going to be. So if you do use a Gua Sha or a roller set and you like how this is done, or if you have any questions about it, please feel free to leave a comment below. But other than that, thank you so much and bye.